Alrighty, just going to test out the audio on this camera and go from Unley to Bunnings. So I'm just down at the pet food store and chuck some more food for those doggos in the fridge in the boot. And I've got a route set to Bunnings at Reynella, which is down south. So welcome for the drive. Hopefully this all works fine. Away we go. Get out here in front of the bus. So it's Thursday the 20th of August 2026 and we're here in Adelaide, South Australia. It's about, I don't know, 20 to 2 in the afternoon, I guess. So should just miss all the school traffic. I'm in standard mode, doing 40 in a 50 zone, but the bike's catching up to me. Let's go. I'm in a hurry. Do anything. I don't want to stay in a hurry though, because had some odd behaviour with hurry lately. It's takes a lot of risks. Let's put it that way. Go a little POE because that's what we do. Yeah, I guess it's seeing things that I'm not looking at. So there's cars reverse parking here very poorly. Good on you. We're going to go this different way down Fisher Street. So we normally go up there to the intersection and turn right, but the traffic lights up there are terrible, so I thought we'll go this other way, somewhere different. Beautiful suburb through here, Unley. Some really nice houses, big blocks, tennis courts, pools. A lot of Teslas around, which is par for the course. I've just come back from a 2,500 kilometre trip to Victoria. The car actually did pretty good. I mean, I was pretty tired at the end of it, but I would have been more tired if I was driving. So maybe my decision-making process, I'm fully aware that as you get more tired, you become less rational and you sort of start looking at the world differently. So on the way back, I was probably fatigued. I had a fair bit of stuff I was doing while I was over there as well. So, but it actually did pretty well. It was, 85, 90% good. The some of the highways and any of the highways really, it didn't have to be the 110. Some of the 110s that behaved fine. Some of the 100 zones it was doing 80, but then it would just like randomly, there's no sign, it would just like speed up again and then slow down, and is that map data or is that, I don't know, it's a bit hard to tell. So I was just putting it in a hurry and it was doing 5k's over what it thought it was meant to be doing, and so most of the time that's like in a 100 zone, when it's 110 you're doing 105, that's fine. If you're in a 100 zone and you're doing 80, so you're doing 85, it just pisses everybody off around you. I mean, whatever, I don't really care, but that's just not very good for annoying people, which I don't like doing, but it's not my... That truck wanted to come out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, I don't like annoying people, but at the same time, what do? You disengage. Speaking of which, to be honest, and I'm perfectly honest here, on the way over, there was absolutely no need for me to disengage at all. Like, it drove from my house. I left home pretty early in the morning. It was like, 4 o'clock or 3:30 or something, I don't know, I can't remember. And it drove all the way to Bordertown, where I needed a charge at the new V4s there. And it's through the hills, it was raining, it was foggy, it was pretty shitty weather actually. But, it was fine. It drove the whole way there. It stuffed the parking up, but it parked, and then I just moved it over a park. but they'd bollarded it off. So when you go into if you've ever been to the charges at Bordertown, you go in the southern exit and you're meant to follow around the right hand side of the apron, and then the charges are there on the right hand side, but they left witches' hats there. There must have been refueling before, and they left the witches' hats there, so where the navigation wanted to go had been bollarded off, so it made the car go around the fuel bowsers to the left hand side, and then it cut around in front of the shop, in between the bowsers and the shop. But now the charges are to your right, or sort of straight ahead but to your right, and that's one way going the other way, so you couldn't get in there. So then it went back out again, and some people were watching me. It went back out again and did another lap, and then it realised that it couldn't get to the charges, so it just went, fuck it, just parked near them, and then I just moved on. Well, that's close enough, you know. What do you do? It's got a choice of driving the wrong way down the wrong way thing, or driving over witches' hats. I mean, I had to drive the wrong way down the thing to get to the charges, so... Oh, see that? Nice thought about it, and then the car went, and we came back. That's clever. The old fakie, the old double fakie. Car behind me was like, yeah, I'm going over, and I came back, and then he got stuck over there, so sucked in. Yeah, so then we drove to Horsham, and that car park, if you've ever been to Horsham, there's 3 V2 chargers, and they're up in the back corner next to the tyre place, and it's one way as well, so you have to sort of go, and it went to do it, and I was just forcing it by pressing the indicator to go the right way. So but it went there and it reversed in. I think I got a photo of that and I posted it online. Did a pretty good job reversing into the car park, and I was plugged in. The thing about that place is I only had to be there for 7 minutes, I think. So by the time I'd plugged in, got inside, had a whiz, I walked past Subway, and as I was walking past Subway I thought I'll order something. My watch dinged and said go and pick your car up, so I got back in the car, and then it was a fairly long stretch actually to Bendigo. Now I could have gone from Bordertown, I could have turned left at Dimboola and gone up through Minyip. Going? Yep. There's a van behind us. He let us in. Oh, where did he go? He turned left. Yeah, that was actually quite good, wasn't it? I think the guy in the red car was probably a bit busy, but whatever. Snooze, you lose. Yeah, so you can turn left at just after Dimboola, and it goes up through Minyip and starts with an S. I don't like that road though. It's really thin and there's rocks and there's potholes and shit everywhere. So it's longer to go the way that I went. Is you stay on the road to Dimboola, through Dimboola and go all the way into what's it called? Not Horsham, the next one. Oh man, yeah, that town. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, mental blank. Horsham. Bendigo, dickhead. Bendigo, and I'm not really familiar with Bendigo. I've been there a few times, and I think it's actually a rather large place. And I've been into the city, I think once, city of Bendigo, and I stayed in a hotel there once on the way through. And the hotel room was done up like, I didn't know, but it was done up like an Elvis Presley theme thing, which was kind of freaky, but anyway, won't go there. Yeah, so the charges in Bendigo are out the back, Kennington something or other, it's called. And I didn't know where I was going. The car drove all the way there and then reversed there's like 6 stalls back to back, three and three, and it went up to them, and it could see that there were two cars. There was one car in the middle of the first row, so it drove past them, came back down the other row, and then parked on the other side on an end one, so it wasn't load sharing. That was pretty cool. So I had a bit of a longer break there, and I went and got a coffee, and there's like a Woolworths there, so I got some fruit and stuff, and did a big charge there because I was going to go all the way through to the hotel from there, but I ended up, because of the time of day, I thought I'll go and get some dinner in Wodonga. So I had a 5-minute tickle at the supercharger in Wodonga as well, and then got something to eat and then headed off to the hotel. So I was actually heading up the road to Beechworth, and the thing flashed up on the screen saying 1,000 kilometres of, intervention free driving. So that was, I was going to go back to standard because it's getting a bit aggressive here. Yeah, that was pretty cool. 1,000 Ks, and then the next morning I went to Albury, and I don't like having a dirty car, so I went to the Twin City, Sud City car wash thing, chatting with an old guy there, and he loving the car, and they were going to go and buy one when the Albury place opens. And I went to drive out of there, and it forgot that the curb was there, so I intervened, and it was like, what was it? 1,075 kilometres. So yeah, that's cool. There was a kid at the hotel when I was putting my shit in the car, and the little kid came up going, "Oh, that's a cool car, man. Yeah." The kids love them. They're great. But anyway, we were all the way here already. We're about to hit Goodwood Road. So I don't know. I'm in a hurry again. I don't know why we're sitting back here. This car's banking up behind me, so I'm just going to POE a little bit, get us back to 60. It's not like it bleeds speed, like it just doesn't have any sense of drive. Like, let's go. Nope, we're just gonna fucking. It's not chill mode. We're in hurry mode, man. Like, let's go. But something's happened in this past couple of days that's tuned this down. I don't know why, but I'll let you know when I do POE. Here's the car along to our left now. That's the guy that was just tailgating me because we're going too slow. So if I was going faster, we would have gotten here maybe 3 seconds earlier, but we would still be sitting at these red lights. So really, I don't know. That's a that Lexus over there to the right. Is that an EV? It's got an EV sticker on it. It looks kind of like the BZ4 fucking thing, Toyota thing. Is that the same as the Subaru? Are they all the same car? RX 450S or E or something? I don't know. Don't look ahead at what colour that light was, but we're all good. Yeah, it's a Goodwood Road. I've got avoid highways turned on because I want to go up Main South Road again, because yesterday I had a pretty good run up there and I want to see if it's a fluke or not. It's freaky when you look in your rear vision mirror and there's no one behind you. Yeah, what did I just do? Anyway, I hope this microphone's working. My apologies if it sounds like shit. I have not used this. This is a new camera, a new Insta360 Go Ultra. It's a tiny little thing, and you can take it out of its little mount and wear it. So I bought a little hat. I've got a hat mount for it, but I've got a headband mount for it. So I'm going to do some POV stuff coming up soon. Yeah. So I don't know what the mic's like, and if the mic's shit, I don't really like. I'm just going to get out of this lane. I don't really like talking because I think the car FSD does the talking. Like it's what's interesting. I'm not interesting. I'm just some dude driving, sitting in the car, getting a lift in it. I'm like a Uber passenger in my own car. So I don't know. Just ramble on, dribbling shit. But the car's doing all the work, and the car's probably telling you what you want to see. I don't really have an opinion because I don't know. Things change every day. I'll say it's good, and then the next day it's like, hurry, why are you doing bloody 10 under? And then the next day it's like, hurry, why are you doing 10 over? But it's not. I don't get anything for doing this. I'm not monetized. I'm not sponsored. I'm not anything like that. I just thought I'd share what it's like here in Adelaide, driving full self-driving 1435. But yeah, I mean, if there's some use to getting a microphone, I'll get one. Just, like, I don't care. More toys. I'll get like a little Bluetooth thing or something. If this microphone in the camera doesn't work that well, see what happens. Let me know in the comments. That's what people say, isn't it, on YouTube? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Fucking some shit. I don't know, don't really care. So this normally if you're taking the expressway, this is pretty straightforward because you can be in either of these lanes. I think it merges into 4 lanes down here, and as long as you're in the right 2, you'll end up on the expressway. If you're in the wrong 2, yeah, you'll fight. But it'll be interesting to see because I've told it avoid highways, and sometimes it uses part of the highway, and then sometimes it just avoids it altogether and it goes down that slipstream near the hospital. So we'll see what happens. Life's like a box of chocolates. So it goes into 4. These 2, this guy's just freaked out. He's going, I don't want to go over there. Don't blame you, mate. I think we're going to go onto the first part of the expressway and then exit from it. There we are. Oh, that, or we're going to do some really stupid clickbaity thing up here because we're in the middle here. We're not. We've got nowhere to go. I assume we're going to take the first part and then we're going to take the first exit and then pop out onto South Road. Let's not even look at the map. Let's just see what it does. We'll blue noodle our way out of here. So I would have thought avoiding highways, that says start expressway. In theory, we are on the highway. I'm just going to let it, like, totally safe. There's cars around, but FSD's not doing anything stupid. That lane ends, this lane ends. Worst case scenario, we end up on the expressway. Oh, worst case scenario, we cut across 3 lanes of traffic and hit an LPG truck, but I don't see one behind us. So I know that FSD's got it. I think we're going to exit from this lane. See, maybe it knows what it's doing. That guy didn't know what he was doing. Yep, it's exiting. Far out, man. I was getting ready to like get on the expressway with all the rangers, and no, it's done exactly what I thought it was going to do. Well, exactly what I was hoping it would do, not what I thought it was going to do. Very clever. I wonder what that thing is. It's like a big concrete building with no windows and a big security fence around it. I think we're okay in this lane. Yeah, we're okay. Sometimes if I tell it to go by Happy Valley, you need to be in that left lane, and sometimes it sits over here and then it just goes, oh fuck. It's done pretty well. What do you think? Like, considering I've just been dribbling shit. Not really. I am watching and paying attention, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I haven't had to. A little bit of PoE at the beginning. Pedal of encouragement. So I'm still in hurry mode here. I've got the longest blue noodle in history. It's gone straight, it's going through that car. This is the bit where it worked really well yesterday. So what I'll do is, thanks last words, I'll zoom in on where we're going, which is here, and I'll tell it I want it to park in this back corner here, right there. See what it does. Because sometimes if you put the, like I put in Bunnings Reynella, and sometimes it wants to drive you to the front door, and that's probably okay for some people. But I don't like parking near the front door because it's just chaos. So, but last time I put that back corner and it parked near the front door anyway. So, should I edit the trip and get rid of Bunnings? No, it should. It should go to where the pin is, right? That's how it works? I think that's what the pin means. Drive there, and then it should park there, and then if it wanted to go to that other park, it'll say continue trip. I think that's how it works. So Halloran Hill, it's like the hill in between Adelaide and the southern suburbs. Over to the left, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's a massive solar farm. They used to be all like forests, and it's just, it's pretty big. It's not as big as the ones you see in Victoria though. Along the Hume Highway there, was it Glenrowan? Not Echuca, Reynella, I think. Reynella. There's just like fields and fields of like solar panels, and they turn for the sun. Pretty cool. That one, I always thought that one was bigger, but it doesn't look as big as I thought it was. So we need to be over in the left lane in about 2 kilometres. So we'll leave it in a hurry, and it should. I reckon it'll might go behind this guy. If it was me driving, I'd be indicating and changing lanes. I think, oh yeah, the guy that we just went past came over behind us, so there's no reason for us to be over here anymore. So I can do the right thing, get us over there. There's no shame in that, right? It's not full self-driving full stop, it's full self-driving supervised. So there's no, you don't lose points, there's no street cred that you lose, there's no Skippy badge that you miss out on. If you tell it, like I'm going to do again here, that the best lane to be in 600 metres is this left lane. So if by not being in that lane, there's a what? Standard? Why would you do that? What do? Do I intervene? Do I let it go? I'm just going to go back into a hurry and hope for the best. So we need to be over there. We're going to cut this car off. I'm going to let it go because it's safe. That van that we went past was changing lanes to the right, so he's held all that traffic up anyway. But that's the kind of thing, you know, I'd flick back to standard. We could have just sat in that left lane, but with 300 metres to go, it's gone, yeah, let's go around these 2 cars and sit at the lights. Like, remember back when we were heading towards Goodwood Road and that car was tailgating me, and I said, and he went around and then we sat at the lights anyway? It's the same thing, you know? That's something that must be baked into it from a human thing. Because there's no fuel savings, there's no time savings. by doing that. So why does it do it? Whatever. Just I don't know, upset about it. I just interesting that it does it. So we're nearly there. We've got about 1.5 km to go to Bunnings. I don't have a Costco, so I can't drive around a Costco with a drone for an hour or so. We have one in Adelaide, out Kilburn way, I think, Dry Creek way somewhere, the other side of town. I don't go out there. So I thought, well, I've got to go to Bunnings anyway, so I'll take you there from Unley. Go and buy some crap I don't need. Oh, off we go. That's the way, Tony. There's a Mercedes behind me. He had the same idea, but we got in front of him. So let's see if it does it. Like, in theory, yes, we're in an 80 zone. Yes, we're in the right lane. Yes, we're doing under 80, but so is everybody else. But we need to turn right in 600 meters. So just 80. Don't be a hero. I wouldn't, would you? Like, if you were driving, would you go left and go around these two cars? No, I wouldn't. Don't. Luckily, that guy's blocked us in. Ah, first Hilux of the day. Unless you've seen one already. I haven't seen any Rangers. The guy in the Mercedes is like, can you see how close he is? He's not happy. Oh, you can shift it. You can zoom in. Didn't know you could do that. So what are the odds? Place your bets. Unless something really bad happens, I'm just going to let it park somewhere. I did go to Bunnings at Seaford once, and it went to reverse into a car park in between two cars where there was a lady loading a child into a car. I intervened with that one. Like, he just sat there waiting for her to move. I'm like, well, why don't we pick one of these other 300 car parks to park in? There we go. There's no one parked in the back corner. There was one guy parked over there, but that whole row adjacent to this wall is empty, and that's where I dropped the pin. I can't see the pin floating above the car park, but I'm assuming that my virtual pin is there. We go to here. Is this going to tell us? Yep, see there, park. Oh no, it's saying park there. Well, it's going to park in there, isn't it? It knows the car park's there. Park in the car park. This makes me so nervous. Yeah, we're going the right way. The entrance is over there, so I can only assume. No, just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. It gave up because there's a car coming out of that one. Where are we going to go? We should be parking over there. No, we're going to reverse park in between these two cars. Like, this is cool and all. Don't get me wrong. This is cool. But we're going to be over there where that Hilux is. Anyway, that's it for this trip.